Hello everyone, Grandma here from Grandma's Crochet Corner. Nothing wrong with having new yarn around, right? Not that I really need it, but I got it. I can't go wrong with these. So let's see where to start. I'll start with this. I went to Walmart and I love this bloom. Chunky Big Grande. I couldn't even tell you what that word is, but it's such pretty colors. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this yet. Of course, it's a bulky number 5. It calls for an 8mm. It's acrylic. Let's see. Some sort of flower. I can't, the tag is up. Hydrangea? I don't know what it says. I can't read it. Tag's in the way. But anyways, I got 3 of these. And it's very soft, but bloom is anywhere. Premier Bloom. Got these at Walmart. Walmart shelves are just about empty of yarn. There's not a lot of yarn to pick from. I got the last of this colorway of bloom. There was another one that was kind of a little bit, I think there was only like 1 scan. What can you do really of this with 1 scan? And it didn't even have the same colors as this, so it's not like I could do something with this. But I got 3 of these. And like I said, very, very pretty. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll make a lap blanket or something with this. It's just so soft. And pretty. I just like it. So I might do a lap blanket for myself with this. When I sit and late at night, sometimes I get a chill. So, oh, I got some runaway strands here. Let's tuck that in. If we don't get it tucked in early, it makes a mess. So I got that. And I really like these colors. Can you see those colors? It's so pretty. I love the pinks and that green, the blues. I mean, it's just so pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but I like it. I'll figure out something. And I also got 2 of these Bernette Baby Blanket Frosting. I just like the colors. I thought it would make for a nice teddy bear. So I wanted to get a couple of these. Of course, it's super bulky 5, 8mm. It's called Frosting, but it is so soft. But Bernette Baby Blanket's always soft. But I like this color now. These are $9.99. They don't have any more of those $5 ones. They're gone completely. They had this before when I was there, but I was more wanting to get the $5 ones of these. So I got this. And I only got 2 because they're for, you know, teddy bears, stuffies. Maybe a bunny rabbit or 2. And then I saw this sitting all by itself, marked down to $5.59. Now, when I picked this up, I knew exactly when I seen it why it was for sale. Now, normally, all the other ones were $9.99. So I got almost $4 off from this one. I took most of it off, but what it looked like it fell on the floor. And it had a couple of little dirty pieces. But they weren't on the yarn. It wasn't like in the actual strands. It was like loose, almost like a grass. So I just picked out, like this one right there. It's just like a grass, or, you know, like little tiny twigs or sticks, you know. But it was all on one side, probably this side. And I just, you know, brought it home and just went over it and just pulled it off. Otherwise, it's perfect. I mean, usually with this yarn, you know, I'm making, you know, dishcloths or something. They're going to get thrown in the washer anyway. I also use this for making my pocketbooks too, which I have one that I've got started, I'll show you probably in another video what I'm doing with that one. So I got this. Great deal. You just gotta love when you go in and you see a deal like that. And you know you're gonna use it. I use this stuff all the time. And then I picked up some more crochet hooks. I just had to. These are odd, a little bit odd. You know, I have most, I mean, I've got so many crochet hooks, I didn't need to buy these. But I've got so many projects going now that having a 5, I use up a lot of 5.5, but if I'm using a 5.5, I could easily go ahead and either go down to a 5.25 or a 5.75, go up one. And oftentimes you wouldn't notice. And I didn't have a 10, and I wanted to get a 10. I wanted at least to get a large, because I want to eventually make some rugs, you know, some like little throw rugs. So I wanted a 10 for that. And the other regular sets, I could have gotten all these in a different set, but it didn't have the 10. And it was cheaper to get two different ones like this, and getting the 10 and getting, you know, the 4s, 5s, what I also needed 6.5. And it was cheaper to get this two of them like this with 3, instead of getting the other size that had more of like the 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5. Didn't have the 10. You know, it stopped at like 6.5. So I thought, you know, I think I'll go this way, because I'm getting the big one that I wanted. Because I've got a 9, but I don't have a larger one, and I've been wanting a larger one. So there's that. And let's see, seems like I got something else too. Oh yes, I got a few other things I needed around the house. So there's that. Other than that, that's all I got for you tonight. I mean, I could sit here and crochet, but it would be the same thing that I've been crocheting. I've been busy the last couple of days, so I haven't gotten much crocheting in because I have a sick pit bull in my house. Yeah, very sick pit bull. But at least today he's getting better. Tonight he was a lot better. He was more active. You know, he was making it outside to do his little duties out in the backyard. So he's in the uprise. I was worried there for a while. So that's all I got. I got all this wonderful yarn I'm happy with, and this is so soft. I love soft yarn. Makes me feel good when I get that. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Have a good one. Be nice to everyone you meet. It's almost like a given. Love on your pet if you have one. If you don't, consider getting a rescue or adopting one. There's so many out there that need good, loving homes. So, goodbye. Bye-bye.